So you've decided to step up your worship game with effects pedals. Well, that's what we're gonna look at today. Tips on how to build your first pedal board. So let's dive in. There's a few things to consider before putting together your first pedal board. You just don't want to start grabbing stuff, buying stuff left and right, just spending a ton of money. Before you do that, just kind of take a step back, focus, and look at what you really need. First thing is, what sound are you going for? Is it just a contemporary worship, kind of more of a rocky sound? You know, whatever sound you're going for, you need to consider that, because not all pedals cover everything or is appropriate for everything. So first thing is just consider what kind of sound you're going for. You have to look at what you can afford. You know, there's a lot of, like with preamps, every worship bass player, they're using Noble preamps and tube preamps. Those things are expensive. It's like $1,200. I don't know about you, but I can't afford that. You have to always stay within your budget. Because again, like me, most of you are volunteers. You know, we're not getting paid. So I have to really justify what I'm spending. Now, you know, there's some basics on every pedal board. And that's going to be tuner, power supply, and a compressor. And those are usually, the tuner and the compressor are going to be at the front end of your pedal signal chain. Like everything else, there's a million and one kind. You've got Con, Strobe pedal board tuners, Korg, Boss. I use a Polytune. I like them because they're bright on stage, they're accurate, and they're just good solid pieces of equipment. Everything you're going to be putting on this pedal board, you're just going to have to put a little research into it. Look at what you're wanting, what can fit on your board, and what you can afford. Here's something I want to say about power supplies. Always get a power supply that has more outputs than you need. Because trust me, when you get started building your pedal board, you're going to go from 1, 2 pedals to 3, 4 pedals. Who knows? But it's like everything else with musicians. It's habit forming. Get a pedal board that's a little bit bigger than what you need. Because otherwise, when you go to expand, you just got to buy a new pedal board. Just kind of plan a little bit bigger than what you think you're going to need. Now, compressors, again. I'm going to say this 1,000 times. Shopping and finding what you like. You know, I've got the TC Electronics compressor, and I love it because of all the presets. You can just use an app on your phone, so that was great. You just go through and listen to the samples of the presets and pick one you like, or I've got a few that I like. So compressor. After that, you're going to start getting into chorus pedals, flange, distortion, envelope filter. Let me give you a quick tip though. On your pedal board, most people used to use Velcro, and because I've probably watched one too many Vertex Rig Doctor videos, which started me on this whole crazy journey, is he was using Duo Lock. And I tell you, Duo Lock is great. Let me show you something. So here's my pedal board right here. In Velcro, you can't do that. These pedals would be laying on the ground if I did this. So to take care of your pedals, I would definitely say use Duo Lock. And you can see here what I've got. You know, like I was telling you, I go in here with the tuner, then I've got the compressor, and it goes through a distortion, which I very rarely use. And I've got these 3 pedals down here. These are some things to think about when getting your first pedal board. What kind of music, what you can afford, power supply, type of pedal board. It's going to be a start of a fun journey, a long journey. And if you're like me and you get way obsessed with things, oh, it's just going to get out of control. So thanks for watching, and good luck with your pedal board journey.